The Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls should be two of the strongest contenders of the East. But instead of that, we have a Bulls team that has had a twist of fate for the worse, as their star player Derrick Rose was lost for the season due to a recurring knee injury. The Bulls and the Heat tip off this Thursday evening in the United Center. We find the Bulls with a 7-9 record for the season, and they are recently coming from a loss in a double overtime to the New Orleans Pelicans this past Monday, losing the match 131-128. This is the second loss in a row for the Bulls and the sixth loss in the last 7 games, which is obviously starting to trigger some questioning about the direction of Tom Thibodeau's team. Having lost Derrick Rose is going to be a hard hit for this team as they had high aspirations for the season. But at least one thing is going in the Bulls' favor, is the fact that they actually stand 5-1 in the United Center, which at least gives them a little bit of hope. The team still has the 4th best defense in the league and are 2nd best rebounding the ball, but offensively, well, that's another story as they are ranked 23rd in the league in this department. On the other side of this match, we have the Miami Heat, who have a record of 14-3 straight up for the season, and they seem to be playing it smart as they continue to win games without wearing out their players too much, which could mean that they are saving up strength for the playoffs, or simply they haven't had too much competition. Any way you see it, they were practically unbeatable, having won 10 games in a row since last November 9th, when they played the Celtics, up to this date, past Tuesday, when they lost to the Pistons 107-97. After checking SBR Forum's odd page, we found that Miami is being favored by 2.5 points on the spread, while the total is at 189.5. Miami has the 5th best defense in the league as they allow less than 96 points per game. And this is where they hurt their rivals. We also have to take into account that the last 2 games that they played in Chicago, keeping in mind that this was back in the postseason, were won by the Miami Heat. But if we go to a more recent match, we'll see that Miami beat the Bulls at the American Airlines Arena 107-95, covering the spread at -5 at the beginning of the season. So basing ourselves on the current stats and past games, our pick has to be for Miami at -2.5. Well, that's all for today. Make sure to check back soon for another edition of The Vig. For SBR Forum, this is Dax Floyd.